on the other side. This is Sports Kings Live on Spreaker.com and on the Spreaker app via your iPhone or your Android device. We're also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live. We'll be right back, everybody.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Big Mike.
Yep, and this is RC, Rob Calloway.
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody for being down with the Kings and for supporting Sports Kings Live.
Your listens, downloads, likes, and follows have allowed this show to grow by leaps and bounds in just a few months.
Now, if you have a product or a business and you'd like to promote it on this show,
it's simple. Just email us at sportskingslive@gmail.com. And once again, thank you for being down with the Kings.
It's the Sports Kings. Sports Kings. Big Mike.
He might fall off the wagon in the next 10 minutes.
And Rob Calloway.
It's about bringing talent. It's not about all the flash and glitz and glam.
Not your average sports talk show. The Sports Kings.
This is NFL legend, work done.
This your boy D. Howard, a.k.a. Superman.
I'm Jerome Bettis, the bus.
It's Cam Newton. Holla at your boy, already.
This is Hank Aaron, and I'm down with the Kings.
Tell a friend, Kings is back.
Back for hour number 2, Sports Kings Live. Big Mike, Rob Calloway, Matt hanging out in the chat room at only one. Mr. Green is his Twitter account. You guys give him a follow. We're being heard via Spreaker.com as well as on the Spreaker app for your Android or your Apple device. Don't forget to holler at us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live, and send your emails to sportskingslive@gmail.com. Now, the first hour, we started off talking about the newly formed and newly birthed Caitlyn, what is it, Caitlyn Jenner? Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, Caitlyn.
With a C, not a K, which I'm very upset about. Should have been K. Should have just, come on, man, fall in line, like LeBron says. What LeBron told Kevin Love? He said stop trying to fit in and stop trying to fit out, or whatever he said.
Right.
Do that.
Stop trying to fit out and fit in.
Yeah, whatever LeBron said, do that. We also talked some NBA headlines. We haven't gotten through all of them as of yet because we're still talking about the upcoming NBA Finals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. The number 1 seed from the Western Conference, the number 2 seed, in fact, from the Eastern Conference. We were talking about some of the storylines that we're looking forward to. Rob mentioned Klay Thompson. He mentioned the obvious one, the LeBron. Steph Curry, the mixtape, that whole dynamic there, and as well as the Kyrie Irving, the injuries stuff that we're going to get a chance to hopefully see these guys heal up in this good and long layoff of being out. David Blatt said that Kyrie Irving's still not really, he's not really looking himself as of this point yet, which, good for him. We still got 3 more days, so hopefully in that time Kyrie's getting round the clock treatment, and he gets that knee and that foot and everything, going the way it is. Because you don't want to look across the court at number 30, knowing that you are at 50%. he's like a bear. You can smell the fear on you. Next thing you know, you look up and he's got 45 before you even know it. Don't want that to happen. You had to bring in Dellavedova to come in there and leg sweep him or something.
You know what's crazy? I heard this was yesterday, or was it just today? Might have been today. That Steph Curry tried to get Golden State to sign Dellavedova in the offseason.
Word. Yeah, see? Yeah. It's like one of those Kobe things. It's like, I want my enemies on my side. Like, remember when Kobe brought Matt Barnes in there and he brought Ron Artest in there? Yeah, that wasn't by accident. Yep. Those are the dudes that wasn't scared of him. He's like, I think I need them to play with me now. What else? See, some of the other stuff I'm looking forward to as well. I want to see, you mentioned the hot shooting that Cleveland experienced in the latter stages of the series with Chicago and basically all through the Atlanta series. But I want to see if, one, like you said, if they can maintain that, but two, how they handle if it comes down to a situation where they're taking 2s and the Warriors are taking 3s. It'll be a problem. You're gonna have to defend. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to lower their shooting percentage in order to keep up, and that comes with defending, which the guys Tristan Thompson, what's the center's name? Was it Gortat?
Andrew Bogut.
Gortat's on the other team. Bogut. You got to defend.
Washington.
You got to defend. Mon Shumpert. You're gonna have to defend if you can't continue. If you can't keep pace with these dudes shooting the 3. I also saw this article today about LeBron and Steph Curry. I think it was on Pro Football or Pro Basketball Talk. I'm not sure if I can find it here while I'm talking about it. It was talking about the differences and the similarities between LeBron and Steph. One of the things that was crazy that you heard, I don't know if you saw this tweet this weekend. Somebody tweeted this, that ironically that Steph and LeBron were born in the same hospital. This wasn't contained in this article while my computer's frozen. That's why I'm sitting here fidgeting with it, but it's frozen. Yeah, they were born in the same hospital in Ohio, which is, weird enough. But this article came out today talking about some of the things that we kind of, like, I guess it'd just be better for me to explain what I'm talking about. Like, we talk about the story of LeBron being the chosen one for, at this point, probably the majority of his life. Before he was even in his teens, people understood this kid was going to be special. And he's risen to the level that a lot of people have expected him to, maybe exceeded those expectations and a lot of other people. But then we look at the Steph Curry situation and say, man, look how hard he had it. He had to go to Davidson and no one recruited him. And, was a kid who was always so small and he had to reconstruct his shot. And all those things are true. But then the article points out that we have to look at the other stuff around it as well. The fact that LeBron grew up in the inner city of Akron. No dad. Single mom. Meanwhile, Steph is the son of an NBA player. Pretty cush lifestyle growing up. And a lot of the things that, he may have taken for granted growing up, LeBron had no idea what these things were. You feel what I'm saying? So in this article, we're talking about likenesses and differences and different types of struggles. The Steph Curry thing is cool, and I talked ad nauseum about it. The fact that this dude had to work and build himself to be this good. But at the same token, it's not really that cool to just look at LeBron as that he's this physical freak and he was just going to be this. Nah. Anybody know who Tavares Crittenton is? Anybody know who that dude is? Know what he's about to be doing? Yeah, spending his life in the pokey. Now, I'm not saying this dude is as talented as LeBron, but talented nonetheless. The talented basketball player. My point being is that guys who sometimes find themselves in certain environments, they maintain that mentality up until the point that they're adults and making millions of dollars and still maintaining that mentality and find themselves in a lot of trouble. That didn't happen to LeBron.
What's unbelievable to me is, we're getting a story. We're a story closer to finding out that this hospital got some kind of genetic lab down in the basement. Because if LeBron and Steph Curry were born in the same hospital, I'm convinced at this point.
Convinced of what? I just got through saying the biggest difference is LeBron has been an athletic phenomenon forever. Steph Curry was never. He still isn't.
I know.
Today he isn't.
I know. I'm just saying that's unbelievable. That's all.
So a hospital, a lab in a hospital made Steph Curry a shooter that can't really jump, is not really strong. I'm like, that's the worst lab ever. Then, we don't have much to give you, but you'll be able to shoot the three. But I want to be big and strong.
Shoot the J.
See, now I got to go to my back to my tablet to actually find the article, which sucks.
He keeps the world talking. That's pretty cool though. They definitely have two different stories, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
It's
one of those things where, like, I like to see when people. That's why I'm kind of that's one of the reasons that I'm recognizing this article is because this is not who's better, Michael or LeBron. This is a dude who actually put some thought into something that he was gonna write, man. And I want if I could, I don't know, it's 3 people listen to this show, but if I could encourage that more people to just think deeper, because you got to do some research to do this kind of stuff, man. Like, he's talking about these dudes' lives and where they from, and actually think outside the box. It's Steph versus LeBron. Yeah, it's all that thing. The MVP, this year versus a 4-time MVP before this year. Obviously, Kevin Durant took it home last year. The fact that here's another thing, and this ain't mine. This is Brian Windhorst. He said this last week, I should say, that Steph is gonna have the chance to beat all the other 4 members of the All NBA team in this playoff. He's already beaten Anthony Davis.
Wow.
He's already beaten James Harden. Hi, my computer's frozen. Okay, let's see if I can do it from memory. James Harden, Anthony Davis, LeBron's in this series. That would make one more guy. Marc Gasol? Nah.
Was Marc Gasol first team?
I don't think so. Who was the other person, man? They played. Was it Blake? Blake Griffin?
Chris Paul. Was Chris Paul? No.
I don't know. I'm frozen.
My computer
froze, so I had to do it by memory.
It would have to be. It would have to be a 2-guard, right?
I would assume so. So who are we talking about?
Oh, Marc Gasol. You're right, Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol.
In your face.
Yeah.
In your face.
Right.
Look at me.
Yeah, because the first team was Steph, James Harden, LeBron James, Marc Gasol, Anthony Davis.
Hold on, man. Wait a minute. We got Odell.
Let's go! Yeah!
Damn right.
Turn up!
I'm already there. Nah, broke. Crush the remote. Turn up. Let's go. Yeah, man. Got them joints off the top, off the dome. Yeah, man. So those are just a couple of things that we're gonna be looking forward to, and we'll have more. As more people continue to write and talk the series up. But real quick, we can talk about the matchups. We already talked about Kyrie and Steph. That just make me smile. Just how ignorant that is. Like 2 dudes that got the ball on a string like a yo-yo, going head. Because I don't see any type of cross match in that situation. They should both guard each other. Like damn it, both of y'all. Let's go head up, you and him. You got Clay, and is JR started? No, JR didn't start. Iman Shumpert is the starter, right, at the 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Clay and Iman, which really is going to be really Iman trying to slow down Clay Thompson, because this dude's had a couple.
Well, between him and JR, they get that done.
Yeah. Then you got Draymond and the King. That should be that should be a little bit of fun. Then you got the Thompson, Andrew Bogut situation, and who am I leaving off?
Mozgov.
Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes, absolutely. So
it'll be Harrison Barnes and Tristan, and
right.
Mozgov and Bogut.
Probably be. You know what? I might start Harrison Barnes off on LeBron and see how that works. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing.
Put the booty on him.
You got to keep Tristan Thompson off them damn boards, off the offensive glass. And the best person to do that is Draymond. Like, Draymond, that dude. Every time a shot go up, yeah, exactly. Put your ass on him. Box him out. Because he's an offensive rebounding fool. And that's the one thing that if you're a team that's getting 2s while the other team is getting 3s, extra possessions. That's the thing that'll keep you in ball games when when you're giving up 3 points on the other end and only getting 2 on your end. So the matchups are going to be the matchups. And we'll see, like, the deeper team – obviously, it's going to be the Golden State Warriors. What's the kid's name? The 6'8" point guard they got. What's that kid's name? The light skinned kid.
Who? The Warriors?
Yes. The kid that played in New Jersey or in Brooklyn or whatever. The Nets.
Oh my God.
Anyway, the people who listen to this know who I'm talking about.
Keep going.
They know who I'm talking about. So I think he had a good series. Last series, then you still got Andre Iguodala, who game to game, he'd give you something. Like the whole, I know the Dellavedova thing is cute for a lot of people. Well, yeah, not me. Yeah, I'm good on it. He is like Dellavedova.
You're talking about Sean
Livingston. Thank you. The Dellavedova thing is cute, but I'll rather not. You still got JR, which, like, don't get fooled, everybody. If you just kind of, like, notice J.R. Smith and thinking like, LeBron sprinkled some kind of pixie dust on him. Now he's this knockdown shooter. No, he is the definition of what a streak shooter is. A knockdown shooter is the dude that wears 30 in gold and yellow. That's a knock.